Hello and welcome to the Avalon.ist first tournament game number 16, I believe. My name's Bremen and I am VT Vanilla Town in seat 1.3. Sorry, no, 1.4. Here's the hammer. So this is a special game. That means that it's worth more than a regular game. People are pretty good in this lobby. Between, Manu and Armther and Haka and not me and Inoki, I don't think that there's a single weak player here that I'm going up against. I won't talk about myself, but... Okay. So it looks like our first pick is Haka, on picks Armther. And Armther off picks Manu and me. And so, one second, I'm going to type in this. Not me is so sweet. She's so sweet. Oh my gosh. So Arm spied Manu in my point of view. I think what I'm going to do for M4 is I'm going to off-pick these two. It's kind of a mirror pick, but I don't mind it really. If a spy has a hammer here, and missions might be wrong as well, but this leaves up a lot of interpretation to not me. It kind of prevents Manu getting on, and it really says that I either want you to pick Inoki or Armther, right? Because basically Arm says Manu or Bremen is a spy, and you know that Bremen has 2.5. So you want to pick something that's setting up clean and using information. So it's better to assume in the situation, if you have 1.5 hammer, to say, okay, there's probably a spy between these two. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a notification in my, that's kind of embarrassing. I need to disable notifications. Hello, clear all notifications. Alright, let's hope that doesn't come up again. Anyway, so I'm stating that there's only one spy in Haka and Inoki, probably, if mission 1s are correct. So I'm leaving up to not me to say you can either pick Inoki or pick Armther. It leaves a little bit more open saying things. I also was debating flip picking Manu and Armther, but it's basically stating the same thing. That is, if not me as res, which is what I'm operating under because she has 1.5 hammer for now. I don't want to try and set up clean going into this. And if something fails, then she's probably a spy. So if me, her, and Armther are on a team, then that's good. But if that team fails, then she's probably a spy. Unless it's top. But if it's top, then game gets a bit weird. The only way it's top is if it's like Manu or Inoki Merlin, and she's VT, or possibly Percy. But she's never Merlin on top. And I'm never Merlin on top, really, because I don't try to help her set up clean. I kind of do, but I don't think 1.4 is that strong, considering it's just a flip pick, and it kind of reses her. Oh, there's a lot of chat to scroll through here. They're kind of messing around on this. So let's read chat so far. Arm cringe claims a res in 1.1. Good job. Noki's mad because he has 1.6. Not me is just happy to be in the game. Manu doesn't really have an opinion. Oh, he's just saying that. He hasn't really chatted. When was the last time? Yes. Something seems a bit weird. Nobody's accusing M2. I don't think it's clean. I think top is a really good team this game. I'm still going to pick this, but if this fails, then my only team with not me is really top. And then if top fails, I thought I voted already. Oh, is this a vote bug? Yeah, not really surprised there. So I think not me is probably spy unless I see top. I'm probably going to reject teams with not me unless it's top. Let's see. If not me is a spy, ARM is probably res. And if ARM is res, then Haka is also probably res. And it's probably just anti-Manu, not me. Which is fine. Or it could also be anti-not me Haka. That's another one. But that would be just like an all M1's wrong team. And nobody's really chatting, so I don't really have anything to go off of here. Since I'd like to think that I'm better at going off of chat. I'm not that great at going off of chat, but it's better than what's going on here. And she kind of stalls with this pick. Oh, she's picking anti me and ARM. Why would we be two spies? I probably would float a doubling team just to see what she picks. I don't think this is smart. At the table's point of view, why is she chatting? Yeah, she doesn't look really good for apping that team. So I shade her here because I don't think that's a good app. I'm not going to spy her for it, but I definitely don't think that a res would app that team. And she could be rusty, or I could be rusty, or, you know, maybe she thought that was viable in her point of view. Oh, what is this chat? I haven't played with her too much. Let's think for a second before we app this team. This is basically an all crap team. Which, I'm not really Merlin on here anyway right now. I don't think I have any reason to app this team. I'm going to reject, and if it gets 3 apps, then it's... I don't really like this. Because I don't think... I could probably res arm if this fails. Yeah, and a good spy, not me. Yeah, it's probably better to reject that team. Which I was considering. I don't see how it's a team right now. So they both reject it, and they're both telling me, these two give me information when they reject 3.2. And they're saying to me that they don't think M2 doubled. So I know that there's probably like a spy within those guys. Okay, this is gonna be a tough game. I can sense it already. Mm-hmm. Let's see what people start saying. So not me, reses, and Noki. I don't think she's... I'm gonna talk to Arm. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why Rose would app 3.3. Alright, Arm is just saying... something's up this game. I haven't played with Manu much, and Hack is being really quiet. And I'm getting weird vibes from this entire game. I don't think Not Me is Res. Oh! There's no way Not Me is Res. There's just no way. So I think Mana's trying to say something's wrong here. Especially with this chat. I don't know why he would talk to Inoki like this. I'm gonna stall for a second. And we'll see if anybody... I'm just gonna spy not me. Nothing's happening. Like, she just sigh. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna reject this. I don't... I'm not gonna say too much. I don't really have much to say. And she's spying arm. Yeah, she really has like not me. First of all, she still apps that team without me and harm. She apps anti M2, which I'm not gonna fail. I'm gonna float. They're asking me what I think. Money, what's Herter is. Why do they keep talking to me? Haka's probably a spy. He's not really... Oh, look. All he does is just spy. I mean, he dead Rezanoki. What is this chat? Sigh. Sigh. I agree with Armter. And she picks a team without me. Okay, Inoki has no... Yeah, so Inoki's confirmed Res. Obviously, because if he's a spy, he could just end it. And if we know Inoki is a Res, and M1s are correct, then Hack has to be a spy from mine? Why would... I have no idea what Not Me is doing. I think Not Me is. I think Not Me is a spy. I can't really... I really, really do think Not Me. Oh... I think it's top. Man, I know I keep saying Not Me is a spy. I think Not Me has really bad... chat. Here, 1 second. Haka chats 45 times, or 40-ish times. Not me chats 160 times. Armtho chats 98 times. Manu chats 78 times. Noki chats 87. Both of them are confusing. Here's what's confusing about this game. I guess I should just trust the chat read. I know, it's so bad. Yeah, I already knew I was a Merlin. This wasn't played well by me. 1 second. Uh, So, okay, let's review this. Because some things went wrong here. I was just responding to some stuff in Discord. So, I think I should have just stuck with my gut and spied not me. But I was concerned that not me was I doubted my gut read because something felt off and a bit of a stall. And also, I spied not me because nobody was really giving info. I mean, Arm spied not me. Right? She didn't do anything. So here's where I failed, because I definitely failed in critical this game. Was that not me? I failed in that I should have just spied not me. Because what res is going to start spamming the chat like that and like trying to prevent me from picking things? No res is going to do that. And no res is going to like continue to res Arm unless they're Merlin and they're dying anyway. So I should just spy not me. Especially for all that chat. That was terrible chat. Nobody really cared when I spied not me. Both the people. I should have resed Arm as well. That's what I should have done, especially after 3.2, and I forgot about it at that point. That's something else I should do. So when 3.2 is rejected, it's saying that not me and Arm aren't two spies, from my point of view. And I correctly spied not me, so I should have just resed Arm, and I should have just apped 4.1, and well, I didn't spy her at that point, but I had her pretty much confirmed spy from that 3.1 app, and I didn't stick with it. So I guess I'm bad. And my 1.4 was wrong as well, but I don't mind that. I'm already not Merlin if 1.4 is wrong. Really, after 1.2 is a correct pick. I definitely mismanaged. Which I did mention that I'm not a Merlin on this team. And I think I did point out at one point that this is only wrong if that's the team. Or maybe it was Zigzag. I don't know. I misplayed. I misplayed so hard. I should have rezzed arm as well. But people, like, didn't respond. Yeah, people didn't really respond to the fact when I spied not me. I mean, arm did, obviously. But Hack spied Manu, and Inoki was confirmed res. And I don't think res would app. Like, Merlin's dying if Inoki and not me are two spies, and they app 3.3, which is why I did res Inoki, and I followed Haka and I resed him. Usually I don't like giving out information that much. I also was a bit focused on recording. So that's on me. But I don't think I could ever get this team. Because I went against my gut read. And that's the moral of the story, kids, is that when you think, not me is a spy, not me is a spy, not me is a spy, probably shouldn't pick not me. And I did. So it's kind of dumb. Whatever, I'm kind of irritated about this game. I'm gonna respond to a demon. I feel so dumb. So Manu is right in this discussion when he's saying that he can't really shoot Inoki. Because if Inoki is Merlin, then he's not gonna stall on 4.5, which is what he did for a while, and I was like, oh, it's a top, and not me is just being a disgusting person. And I did stall for a while on 4.3. Man. I can't read Manu's chat that well. It's never me. I also rezzed Inoki, and I followed But man. Who do I think are PRs in this game? Inoki's PR. And Arm picked correctly. And he also just apps that team. And he spied not me. Who's very spyable from his point of view, right? I'm like confers to him. I agree with not me. I think the PR's in those two. I think it's more likely to be Inoki to Arm. Simply because Inoki stalled and was like, eh. He did override me. Yeah, he's trying to push a team, and I even said Nutme's only a res on top. But but that makes sense logically. It's kind of useless chat because and this is why not me is wrong in saying that that's PR information, because at that point in the game everybody resed Inoki, right? And Arm knows, hey, if Inoki is res, so I'm gonna do this from Arm's point of view. He says, hey, Inoki is res. I know there's a spy in here. I know there's a spy in here. If Inoki is res, right? Because this team on bottom, I can't change this flipping color. Okay, whatever. Buggy site, buggy life. Anyway, oh, I'm gonna change your color though. Yeah. So this would be the bottom team. Oh, there. This would be the team, and he knows there's a spy in here, and he knows there's a spy in here. But this person can't be a spy because he's being res. So he knows there's a spy in one of these two, and there's a spy in top. Logically, that follows. I think not me is right. I think it's Arm. Inoki does this as Percy when he correctly marks somebody. I think, yeah. Yeah, I misplayed. I misplayed not spying, not me sooner. And like, I don't even hate apping 3.2. I should just res Arm. And I really should just app this team. Or that team. I think apping this team is probably better. I should just app it in critical. And I should just say nothing. which is what he should do. I should have spied. Not me. Ugh. Which is good. This is good. You know, for me to learn. It's a bit disappointing play for me. But, you know, there's a lot to be taken out of this, and I guess for a good review is that if you're a res with 1.4 and 2.5 fails, and you're VT, chances are this person is not VT, right? Because in the game, there's 2 VTs, there's Percy, there's Merlin, and there's 2 spies. And so chances are the person is either a spy, like 3 out of 5 times they're going to be a spy, or going to be Merlin. So they have full team information. 1 out of 5 times they're going to be Percy, so they have partial team information. And 1 out of 5 times they're going to have no information. So 1 out of 5 times, if you are a VT in seat 1.4, you know, or the person picking 1.5 will not have that additional game information. And they'll only have mission information. So I think it's better just to spy not me right away in 2.5, especially because nobody accused it. And after 3.1, and after she doesn't spy ARM, and after she does 4.5, I should have spied her. I should have just done it. There's 4.4 app. There's so many things that a res would not have done as not me. And she just trolled over me, and it was like, you know. And that was poor play on my part. And what's worse is that I'm going to go back through and I'm going to listen to the entirety of this recording, and it's going to be me saying, oh, that's a spy, oh, that's a spy, and I'm just not going to be doing anything about it. Bad chat reader. I think it's 2 VTs apping 3.2. I really do. I also shaded in 3.1. I even go sus app. Yeah. This was misplayed. Just disappointing play. I don't know. Makes me depressed. I'm gonna join the fraternity VC and see what's going on here. Are we allowed to talk or no? I forget. Hi. I misplayed. I misplayed so hard. Yeah, well, what's really terrible, right, is that I have it all recorded, and you can hear me in this recording in OBS going over and over. Man, that means a spy. 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 And then 4.5 comes around, and I'm like, maybe I want not be. Oh man. It's so embarrassing. Just trust your gut, I guess. The moral of this story that you can probably take away from observing this game is that when you think someone's a spy, just spy them and go on. I'm gonna beat myself up over this one. I feel so dumb. I got carried so hard this game. Like, I either shoot Percival or I push wrong team in critical. That's not how you play the game, boys. And logically, I should also state, yeah, I don't know. Man, I just played poorly. Look, it's my only win con. So let's talk over the lessons we learned this game. Rez will probably not spam the chat like not me. They probably will not instead ask for a reject instead of just spying arm. They probably will not pick 4.5. They probably will not solo app 3.1 a mission. You're off picking anti M2 when you know that M2 probably isn't doubling. They probably will not claim PR the entire game. You probably should not do that. Okay? This is not okay. This is no shame spyism. And I am just bad. Okay, well, I won anyway, so 3 points! Woo! Thanks for joining me. I will see you next time.